Well, hello, it's another Tuesday in Paradise.
It is another Tuesday in Paradise. A paradise of North Carolina for us.
Winston-Salem, North Carolina, to be specific.
Where are you all tuning in from?
Let us know in the comments, because this is a live show and we can see you in real time.
That's right. We'll be here in just about
5 minutes.
I had tacos for dinner.
I had them too.
And they were great.
I had far too many of them.
But I had some with a cauliflower shell, which makes mine healthy.
And I had mine stuffed to the brim with cheese and red meat, which makes mine sit in the lower duodenum right now.
What does that smell?
I'll be right back. 4 minutes. You know the only thing better than a taco, Aaron?
What's that?
A Mai Tai, served to me by a naked Cameron Diaz.
And the only thing better than that?
Is having children on our show.
Oh, that's right. And that's going to happen in just about 3 minutes.
What a fun combination.
Woo!
Cameron Diaz was probably an outdated reference.
That's true, but you know what's a indated reference?
What?
I had a great joke there, and it just went out my wazoozy.
Aaron's the best with setups, but then all the jokes go out, as she said, out of her wazoozy.
You know why? Because you're the one that should do the punchline.
Oh, okay. You just set me up with a random, non-leading, abstract setup, and then I just come up with comedy gold?
There's going to be more of this in just about...
How about this?
2 minutes?
If the trajectory of this pre-roll is any indication of how good the show is going to be, I'd say you all should just click off of this right now.
Nah, we're a 6 out of 10 right now.
Yeah,
we're gonna,
6.
Yeah.
6 and climbing.
6 and climbing. I bet you we're going to get to an 8 out of 10 tonight, and if you're lucky, maybe a 10 out of 10.
And we need we have an important discussion to hold, so please stay around so that we can discuss something with you. It's important to our future.
That's right, in just about 38 seconds.
37.
30.
We got 10 seconds left till the show.
10 seconds until you're going to meet some fabulous people.
If you had 10 seconds left to live and you could do anything in the entire world, I have one question and one question. kidding. We're here. April Fools.
That was fun. You know, usually it goes right from the intro screen to our camera.
But we wanted to mix things up here because never a dull moment on Riley Live. Speaking of which,
my name is Erin.
my name is Dan.
Together we are
Riley. And this is
rileyLive.
It's Riley.
But it's live.
And it's live.
It's so live that if you were to make a comment right now, we would be able to see it from one of, oh my gosh, there it is, from
Bruce
Facebook.
Rutherford, one of our live viewers, just like you. And you too can be featured here on the, we call this the Square of Doom.
Yes. And you know, Adrian says, I got to send you all another theme. What he means is if you have a theme song that you would like us to feature on the show, we do it all the time. So send it to this email address over here.
Not an email address.
Oh, well, anyway, find us on one of these cool little media things.
You all know
here.
us in person.
Exactly.
Yes, we have a Twitch. We are pretty hip for millennials.
That's right. We are pretty hip for millennials.
We don't screw around here on Riley Live.
But you know what we do?
Do.
I knew you were going to make a poop joke
She
the minute I
knew.
said do twice in a row.
Hey.
What?
Well, what are we going to do?
Oh, we are going to have a drink with you tonight. We are going to bring some awesomely talented people on, and we are going to interact with you all night. So have some fun. Thanks, Lazy Boys, for calling us so hip.
But first, if you are tuning in for the first time, thank you for being here.
And if you're tuning in for the second or third or 12th time, or in some of your cases, 47 times, because you've been here for all of the shows, thanks for being here. We're really excited. And we hope that you'll follow us and have some more fun because we like to interact with people mostly on Tuesday nights.
We do wish to hear what you have to say, so keep the comments coming. Like Justin Pendry says, comments, what's a comment? I saw one go by the moon the other day.
That would be a comet, Justin.
See, he's a clown. This is what he does.
It is what he
his
does.
thing.
You guys, it's been a while since we've been here because we've been so busy. But before we get into all of that, Adrian Dion Quarles says we look like we just kicked off some Sunday shoes. I gotta tell you something. For once, I did kick off my Sunday shoes. Ooh, I'm a host without shoes. Don't worry, I showered since rehearsal.
I am a host without shoes on,
That's me.
as the old adage goes. What are you drinking out there? We always like to start things off here with a little bit of a toast. I'm drinking coffee.
I'm drinking coffee as well. Coffee is one of my favorite things to drink, and it keeps me awake, it keeps me hyper, it keeps the long days shorter. Let us know what you're drinking, if you're having a 5 o'clock cocktail, or if you're having a glass of milk, or maybe some iced tea, or maybe a chamomile tea to calm things down.
Ava Ginsburg here, one of the members of our cast of Footloose. Not the first one you'll meet today, not the last.
No, we have so many Footloose cast members that are coming on the screen soon, and I know you're going to want to meet all of them. We've got some coffee drinkers out there. My mom is drinking coffee. Hello, Mom.
Y'all, we've been up to a whole lot, and here's what's going on. Before we kick things off, we want to hear what you'd like to toast to, but we always here on Riley Live like to ask our viewers to send us in words of affirmation or good cheer, and that's exactly what we've done.
And today our toast comes from another member of Footloose, someone who's behind the scenes. He's one of our assistant stage managers, and we want you to meet him right now.
Oh, hey, I'm Brandon. I'm one of the assistant stage managers of this production, and I just wanted to say what is in my heart today. Oxygenated and unoxygenated blood.
Cheers, Brandon.
That's a good biology joke. I think technically it's deoxygenated. But I'm not a cardiologist.
Cheers to all of you. We hope that you guys are having an amazing day out there. We had a great rehearsal for Footloose today. But you know what? Enough about Footloose.
Not enough about Footloose. Not nearly enough about Footloose. But let's put a pin in it for now.
What have we been up to, you ask? Well, we've been up to a lot. And the last time since Riley, which was about 3 weeks ago.
Was that all? No, well, more than that, wasn't it?
Nah.
No?
No, we just, no. I
Oh,
think
you're
it
counting,
was.
but you're counting the CD release party.
Well, yes.
I see.
I was like 2 weeks ago.
All right.
Either way, the last time you saw us, we performed at a balloon festival. It was really fun. It was in an awesome, awesome place in North Carolina. We met the fabulous singers and performers. Forgot their names, but they're great.
Who needs their names? Just look at them.
I know. know, right? It's something bombshells, I think. But they're lovely. They're wonderful.
That is. They're the American bombshells.
Oh, thank you. That's what it is. The American bombshells. We met the American bombshells. We saw so many hot air balloons. Have any of you ever been to a hot air balloon festival? Because it's epic. These pictures do not do it justice. They're just epically huge and amazing. That one on the right side of the big balloon is not a balloon. That's actually Dan Beckman.
That's me.
But
that's me.
It's pretty epic. It's a pretty epic time, and I think y'all would like it.
Epic. If you like hot air filling giant balloons, there's nothing better.
That's right. And we met some amazing people at that. It was really fun. We also had the opportunity to do a new show at our theater company, Spring Theater. It didn't quite get to open, unfortunately, but it was a fantastic show. It was called Alice in Wonderland. We did have a little bit of sickness run through the cast, but we did get a great video. We got a wonderful dress rehearsal and some pictures that will just go on forever. And honestly, this was one of the sweetest casts I have ever known in my life. What a sweet group of people.
Ava Ginsberg, who was just on and may still be watching, who knows, was our Alice, and one of our later guests, actually, just one of our later guests was in this show as well.
That's right. No, a couple of them.
A couple of them. I knew it.
A couple of them. It was a great show, and we were really proud of those kids because you know what? One of the things that came out of that for me was that theater is about what you see, of course, and it is about the connection you have with the audience. But for those of you who have been in a show, you kind of know this already. It's also about your growing process in putting the production together. And it just kind of made me appreciate the process a lot more. And I think that it's kind of going to help me appreciate that moving in the future.
It almost makes you wonder, why do we even finish it? Why not just keep it at rehearsals, play some games, go home, and have a free weekend to ourselves?
It does not make me wonder that.
Right.
And then when we weren't in the country, we actually had the opportunity to head out of the country. And
which is the only option when you're not in the country.
True. These are our World War II veterans that we traveled with to Belgium. We performed in Bastogne, Belgium, and Amsterdam earlier this month. This is Carl. He is 97 years old, and he is a hoot and a holler.
Yep.
This is another one of our veterans. We got to go on some field trips with them over in Belgium. They were honored at many of the memorials that were over there, and it was a really special time. Because
he said something really mean to that woman right before this picture was taken, which is why she's crying.
Yes, not true.
Yeah, can't condone it, but kind of funny.
This is May. May is a Rosie the Riveter. Who out there knows what a Rosie the Riveter is?
Class?
She put rivets on planes during World War II, and she was an incredible woman. She did so many things, and boy, she had a lot of vibrancy too. She danced with Dan, and we hung out at the Rosie the Riveter Museum together, and it was a good time. We enjoyed it. This is Dominique. How old was Dominique?
Dominic was 102 years old, and he's a jazz musician who runs a band. He leads a band in Long Island, and he's amazing. We whipped out a saxophone that he hadn't played in 2 years, and the guy shredded on it for like an hour. It was very cool.
So it was a special time. The Battle of the Bulge veterans are leaving us. I mean, the D-Day veterans and all of those World War II veterans are just going so quickly, and it's so special to have that time with them when we get a chance.
But that's not all we've been doing. We also dropped, and many of you were there, we dropped a brand new album, a spring theater album that some of our guests today are actually featured on. It's Spring Sings Volume 1, which you can order if you'd like. It's incredibly well produced, and the talent is good as well.
It's a really good CD, you guys. If you put this in your car, you probably won't want to put in anything else. It's just so much fun. It's filled with good music, like Somewhere Over the Rainbow and For Good and A Million Dreams and Slide Some Oil.
And if you do find a way to play this CD, please let me know, because I still don't know what it sounds like.
Put it in your car. That's the way to do it. And let me tell you, you can also pick these up live and in person at our production coming up this weekend of
Footloose!
Footloose the musical. It is going to be epic. Almost as epic as that poster that you designed, Dan.
Thank you. And far more epic than that hot air balloon festival.
Oh, yeah.
It's if you know the 80s movie, it's a very honest adaptation, but I think it's better because it comes with song and dance. And it's going to be, I think, one of the best shows we've ever done. That's why we're rocking the swag today, to rep the brand.
I'm so excited about this show because, as Dan has been saying to the cast in rehearsal, and I didn't even realize, you think of Footloose and you think of this fun show that's going to be just ongoing dancing and stuff.
And no, very dull, no dance, barely any dialogue. It's 3 hours of that hum that comes out of your refrigerator.
Oh, I like that sound. It's comforting.
Yeah, well.
But it's not that.
Bring a pillow.
It is a lot of dance and it is a lot of fun. But the thing I love about this show that I didn't know because I haven't done it before is that it has a ton of heart. And it has some really incredible lessons on perspective. That's literally why we decided to do this show in our season of Perspective. And I think you guys are going to love it. But you know what? We could not possibly talk about it as much as our cast could talk about it.
And if only they were here to do so.
But I believe that they are. And we have an incredibly large studio audience that's just behind Dan's computer.
So if you would join them in welcoming our guest today, which is 4 out of our, I think, 38 members of our cast of Footloose. Let's bring them on. What's up, y'all?
Hey.
Welcome, welcome. It's so good to see all of you.
It's good to see you too, Aaron.
Love you, Aaron.
Love you.
Ah, we love you. All right. You know what? Let's go ahead and introduce these.
Oh, love you, Dan, too.
Thank you so much. I was sitting here going, I guess I'm going to run the sound.
He's all right. He's all right.
It's okay. It's okay.
Could be better.
Made me kind of happy.
Yeah, well.
You guys, we want to introduce you guys one at a time. Let's start with our youngest member of the cast. Y'all, I don't even know if I want to tell you how old she is because you're going to think, oh, this kid must not be good enough to be in this show. But when you see her on the stage, you will be mind blown at how amazing she is. I'll just tell you, she's only 9 years old.
And her name is Kennedy Heck. Let's give her some love.
Kennedy, what are you up to today?
Just practicing my lines, try to memorize them.
Now that is an incredible answer.
That is the incredible answer that every director and choreographer wants to hear. Joelle, she may be your girl, but she's my girl too. You know who else we have on this?
Who?
We have a person that has been with Spring Theater for a very short amount of time, but I have grown to love her so much. It's Denise Bias. What's up, Denise?
Hey.
Hi.
What you up to?
Living the dream.
That's right. Love to hear it. We're here for it.
Denise is playing Betty Blast in the show and a bunch of dancing characters, and she's phenomenal. You're going to love her.
Yeah, big energy, big presence, tiny package.
That's right.
Oh, shock.
And speaking of tiny packages,
it's Ethan Rapier! Yeah!
And what are you up to tonight?
I went shopping with Kelsey, and now I'm eating McDonald's spicy chicken nuggets with tangy barbecue sauce.
Oh, gotta love it.
Tangy barbecue. You chose the tangy barbecue sauce. Okay.
Is there another kind of
tangy.
barbecue sauce?
Well, there's boring barbecue
Sweet.
sauce.
Honey barbecue sauce.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, honey barbecue sauce.
I can tell that our game of trivia later is going to be pretty fiery.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you.
That was a good one, Dan.
We also have another incredible cast member on our show. It is Isaiah Gray Jones.
What's up, dude?
Thank you. Thank you.
Where are you coming to us from?
I'm from Winston-Salem.
Oh, yeah, just like
it's on Earth.
yeah, everybody else, huh?
It's a good place to be coming from. Isaiah is not only playing Ren in the show, but he is also co-choreographing the show. And let me tell you something. His choreography is kind of out of this world. It's so good.
Ethan's mom did not know he was home,
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
but he was right downstairs, Susan.
That's good. Well, I'm glad you tuned in, Susan, so you can keep tabs on your kiddo.
All right, y'all.
I'm off.
We have some things to do and some things to talk about, not the least of which is...
Well, we are going to be playing a game with you today. And this game is going to let the audience get to know you a little bit and get to trust you a little bit. The game is called
Well-
something very special.
Yeah, it's a game. It's our favorite game. I think it's a game that we played the most on this show, and it's a game we call
Trivia Smackdown.
Trivia Smackdown.
I already said it.
Oh yeah.
Trivia Smackdown.
And today's Smackdown is going to be Isaiah and Denise versus Ethan and Kennedy.
Y'all are going down.
Yeah, and what's more interesting now, a lot of these trivia smackdowns tend to be kind of general knowledge, but not today. You all are you come to us through the world of theater, and so today's trivia smackdown is a theater edition, volume 2. Volume 2 because volume 1 was like our second episode of the show. We did a trivia thing. So here's how it's gonna work.
We have you in 2 teams, and Isaiah and Denise, what is your team name?
I came up with the team name. Well, we came
Okay.
up with the team name. Our team name is The Used Food.
Absolutely. I love it. I love it.
Yep.
Used food.
Yep.
I like that. All right.
The used
It's very
food.
you two.
It's okay.
Lovely.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Isaiah and Denise, used food versus Ethan and Kennedy, and your team name is?
Kennedy and I, we thought about this for a while. We are team 1.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
So
Team
We're-
1
we're
because you
team
think
one.
like one brain and
That's-
you're geniuses.
we're on the same.
And you're a team.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess so.
yeah, that's it.
See, we're synergizing. Yo, it'd be great in a think tank.
Oh, it would be so epic.
Epic's your word tonight.
It isn't?
Yeah.
Is it?
It isn't?
Team
All right,
1.
teams, what is your buzzer going to sound like should you know the answer? And also, when you think you know the answer, make that buzzer sound and also smash your camera. Not
We're
too
throwing a
hard.
lot of ideas at them at once. What's
That's
your
true.
buzzer sound?
I don't know. We can just go like that.
Okay.
Oh, I got
Okay, there you go.
Like a
Great.
duck.
Kennedy
probably
and
like
Ethan call it duck.
a ding, because you know when the microwave finishes, like when it's done heating, it makes
It
the.
doesn't say ding.
What
Now,
does it say then? It's
Mine
like,
says ding.
Yeah, it makes a beep sound.
yeah. Yeah.
There's beeping microwaves and there's dinging microwaves. So
Or
you're
is that a
both right.
toaster?
now, either Denise has adopted stoicism to a whole new level, or you are flying solo at the moment, Isaiah.
No, she's
Oh,
just
Denise
really good
is,
at staying still.
Dude,
It's
the
impressive.
mannequin challenge?
Oh!
Okay.
Oh
Well,
no!
All right. Well, here's the deal. That's hilarious. So are you doing a ding?
Yeah, we're doing a ding.
All right, you're doing a
Great,
ding.
great.
I'm sure Denise will be back
She'll
with us.
come
But in
back,
the
see?
meantime,
Yeah, you're alone now.
it's time.
I can handle both of y'all by myself.
This is no time for a nap.
All right, so it's the quacks versus the dings, the used food dirt versus the one team, the team 1.
All right. We're going to go right ahead and start with question number 1. And the first category, part 1, this is a 3-part trivia match. Part 1 is theater terminology and words describing things.
I love it.
Are you ready?
So ready. I'm so ready.
Okay.
So ready.
As soon as you know the answer, you need to ding in or quack in, respectively.
And do we hit our camera or no?
Yeah, do it as hard as you can.
Okay, I will.
All right. Question number 1. What?
Ding! What's it?
No, what?
Is it just, am I good?
I can
No,
hear you.
they're froze.
It's them.
It
It's
froze.
them.
Has this
That's-
ever
them.
happened before?
I don't know, but
I didn't hear them what they said, so I couldn't say. Eh.
Can they still see us?
it's our show now.
No.
Is what I'm.
Oh,
is
so
what
the
I'm
people can
picking
still
up.
see us.
Oh yeah,
I-
we
yeah,
saw
they
it,
can.
right.
I don't know what happened to Bros.
Well, looks like we're taking over the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm
Um,
gonna see
We're the
Footloose, I think.
I think everyone here should see Footloose.
We have
Yeah.
another
gonna be
spicy
amazing.
McDonald's chicken nugget with
Can I have some
barbecue
chicken nuggets, bro?
Rubble.
Thanks, dog.
While we wait for them to get back. Uh-oh.
Hey,
Okay.
we're here by ourselves. Hey guys.
That's not good.
We should talk about our days.
We should talk about our days.
So,
That's a good idea.
Practice.
Ethan, what fun have you done today?
Well, after rehearsal for Footloose,
Mhm.
which opens next weekend,
Yeah.
I went to Edward McKay's with Kelsey and Chloe, who are also in our cast.
Oh, they back.
Hey, Dan!
Hey, what you guys talk about?
Nothing.
Oh,
Oh,
nothing.
Denise is back.
And Denise
All
is back.
right, we're all back.
Hi.
We just had a surge of crazy power, but it's all good now.
How the turntables turn.
What happened, guys?
What happened was I was hungry and I needed a 6th taco.
That's it. I must have
Yeah.
been it.
That's what
Taco
happened.
Tuesday.
But it looks like it
Taco
looks like we're
Tuesday.
good. And
And Isaiah, the people have been waiting with bated breath,
Bait-
and you are refusing to answer the question.
by the way, we didn't lose any viewers on any streaming source. So thanks, guys, for sticking with us during our
Thanks for
shortage
sharing.
of power.
Y'all must have been
The real-
pretty entertaining
The
In
real ones,
our-
the real ones.
in our absence.
We did our best, you know.
Just waiting for Erin to pull the slides back up. She insisted on doing it because she does it, and now here we are, slideless.
I do it.
Slideless.
And here
Okay,
you
what
are.
is the name for the part of the stage that lies in front of the curtain? Isaiah Gray Jones.
Spikes. Is that not it? Is that not it?
I don't know.
All
That is
right, so
incorrect.
the other
That's-
team has a chance to
Ooh.
steal. Ethan or Kennedy, do you know
Well,
the
Ethan.
answer?
I don't know. My guess, I don't know 100%, but I'm gonna guess proscenium.
The answer
Let's
is
go.
proscenium.
All
This
right.
is not fair.
That's
Why?
embarrassing, guys.
Well, what happened is when y'all left us,
Uh-huh.
my mind got all fuzzy and
No.
That must
Your mom
have-
is,
Your mom
No.
is-
Stop. You're embarrassing us.
No.
Denise, I'm so sorry.
Now,
Yeah, it's okay.
this is not like me, bro. This is I'll be better
It's
than
okay.
this.
you have time to redeem yourself. And keep in mind that if you buzz in and fail, you do not get a second chance. So you are hosing your teammate, in this case, poor, sweet Denise.
Sorry.
I'm sorry he had to be on your team.
Oh.
Sorry.
That's okay. We're going to see what happens with question.
And Kennedy was fighting to get Isaiah on her team, and now
That's true.
It was one question.
That's
All
why-
right.
this is
Answer it.
this is why we're team one. I know there's one
Yeah,
Yeah,
question.
that's why
but
we're team one.
You
I
had
feel
one
like
chance.
We're being
and you
just a
failed.
little bit harsh on Isaiah
All right,
right
sorry.
now.
Sorry.
And the man is memorizing lines. The man is choreographing.
You got
I'm
to
not
be
memorizing terms, though. I can tell you that much.
No, we just won though.
absolutely savage. Question number 2, stand by. Who's the individual who calls the show from the booth?
Ding.
Kennedy?
Is it Aaron?
Yeah.
Kind of right.
Dang.
Well, I have been that particular position before. We're not looking for a human being. We are looking for a title of that person. And Isaiah and Denise, you have a chance to steal.
Well, I believe it is called a stage manager.
Stage manager is
That's okay.
correct. Sweet redemption is
okay.
yours.
Kennedy,
Yes.
it's okay.
We're
gonna-
even
I
now.
told
We're
you I would
even.
do it, Denise. I told you I would do it, and you didn't believe in me. But
I
it's
had
okay.
faith. I never lost faith.
Listen,
Yeah.
if we didn't believe on you, you wouldn't be sitting in the top right septet of our screen.
That's right. Denise, do you have faith in your partner once more?
Yes, I never lost it. I think
I love
smarter,
that.
not harder.
Well,
You
well,
love
well,
it. So true. All right, let's scoot along to question number 3. Y'all ready for this?
Born ready.
All right. Question number 3. This can be found high above the stage, supporting the fly structures.
Oh,
Here's a hint. It's made of interwoven metal slats,
I don't know the name. Denise?
forming a sort of, some might call it,
Buzzing noise. Buzz.
Denise.
Rope.
So so close. All right, the other team has one chance to steal. Kennedy and Ethan, what do you think?
I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna
Okay.
call it.
Come on, Ethan.
The grid.
The grid is absolutely correct.
Oh, let's go!
Did you know that, or was that a blind guess?
That was an educated guess.
I like that.
Wow.
Ethan, I just realized how good this is. Like, I thought that this was going to be just trivia, but now the audience and all of us are learning so much. This is great.
We are.
Bruce was very close. We also would have accepted the roof.
The roof. I love that, Bruce.
That's a good point.
All right.
But it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Question number 4. This one is not only challenging, but difficult. What genre of play is funny, humorous, or even comedic in nature? Isaiah.
A comedy.
Correct.
Woo!
The answer is a comedy.
I'm impressed.
And
Thank you.
with that, we are tied 2
Could have
points.
had that.
2 points. Used
We
food
could've.
versus team 1.
Use food.
Use food. That's a good name.
Oh.
Win.
Number one. Number one.
Tied is a good way to be because nobody likes to watch a game when one team is demolishing the other. This is a very interesting
Unless
game.
you're a fan of that team.
Yeah.
True.
And then you probably prefer it.
Yeah.
But see, when you're fans of all 4 contestants,
That's true. How do you pick? Let's find out what fate decides to pick with question number 5. The process in which actors learn their movements within a scene, originally named for the chalk grid drawn on the stage. Who was that?
That was Isaiah.
Isaiah?
Blocking.
Blocking.
Ethan, you could have had that.
We could have had that. I'm not gonna lie. That was what I had going
I
on
love
in my
how-
brain.
I love how Kennedy goes, Ethan, you could have had that. Like, Kennedy, you could have equally had that.
Ethan.
Ethan
you
has the
could have had
longest
that.
middle name, though.
Ethan.
Sorry.
It's okay. This brings me to a new portion of this trivia game, and we are, who just got that point?
That would be Isaiah and Denise. Used food is in the lead with
Used
3
food.
points, and team 1 is just behind them with 2 points.
Just as close as we
Okay.
could possibly be as we move into part 2, musicals.
My
This is
favorite.
my
That's it.
thing.
Just
This is my
musicals.
You say that, but it's funny because you're gonna lose.
Aren't we winning?
Oh!
Yeah, like in the future, you're going to lose
Aren't we
You're
winning,
gonna-
team 1?
for a little bit.
You should change your name to team 2 because you're in second.
You know what? That is. Well, this is a family show,
Sorry.
so we keep it above the belt.
See, now.
I hope
I'm
you
angry-
win
I'm
and
angry
you
now.
don't musical in this categories about musicals.
This isn't Footloose where Aaron just lets you curse all the time.
Wait,
It's true. She does that.
for those watching, I'll have you know that we cut so many curse words out of Footloose the musical.
Kept
But
them all
not
in.
all of them.
It is a
But
family-friendly
no, not all
musical.
of them, though.
We say one word that's in the Bible one time.
Yeah.
Oh.
And speaking of Bibles, holy heck, it's time for question number 6. Question 6. This play is set in a women's prison, is the longest running American musical.
I forgot what the noise was. But,
Team 1.
okay. Is it Chicago?
It is Chicago.
Woo!
We
Well
win
done,
these.
team 1.
I think we should go back and see because I feel like I said ding.
No, you
Did
didn't.
you?
All
Did
said
you
ding
know-
at the same time, but
Yeah,
that's
some
just
second
me
footage.
personally.
It is
Wait.
important that you say it first. I don't know if we mentioned that.
And also
think I
make
had
sure
that
you
one.
go like this so we can see you as well. All right, dingers, roarers. This is kind of fun. This is like a choreography move. Isaiah, maybe this will give us some more inspiration.
Tonight I got a cut.
Like Stranger Things.
Tonight I got a cut.
Speaking of Stranger Things, question number 7. Which Broadway musical famously featured a helicopter on stage? Isaiah Gray Jones for Used Food.
Ah man, I'm thinking of the wrong one. Drowsy Chaperone.
It was
No.
a solid guess, though.
No, that was a musical, though.
It was
I
a
know.
musical.
So you're in the right category.
All right, Kennedy or Ethan, can you win this?
I got a guess.
What's your
Uh,
guess?
character.
I'm gonna say Spider-Man the musical, maybe? No? No? Okay. You looked
First of
really
all-
disappointed in me, Dan.
First of all, that musical is called Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark.
Which is the worst title of all time.
It's
I
pretty
disagree. I love that musical with all my heart and
Turn
soul.
Off the Dark?
Oh my gosh.
That's what he does because he falls in love with Mary Jane and
That's
she
stupid.
brings light into his life. Also, it
The
was my
answer-
first Broadway musical.
As said by Janderth, mother of the hostess,
Oh.
it is Miss Saigon.
Like,
I was gonna say that second.
like Billy Joel.
Not
luck.
like
Good
Billy
night,
Joel.
Good night, Saigon.
Different,
Okay.
same city.
Okay.
I was gonna
different
say
tunes.
that.
Yeah,
I was
different
gonna
things.
say that second.
Will Chase played Chris in Miss Saigon. He also was in our socially distanced film called Lock-In.
True.
And I also wore his suspenders that he wore in Music Man when I was doing a production in Cincinnati Playhouse in the Park of Secret Garden.
Well, I met him and took a picture on stage with him on Broadway, so...
Dan
That was
loves
perfect.
to use that no button. Oh, it's a scary, scary thing. Oh,
All right.
guys, right now we are tied 3 points to 3 points. And how is that possible?
They didn't get Miss Saigon. Someone got Chicago, though.
Oh, who got
I
Chicago?
got Chicago. We
did.
We.
So currently, used
So this
food.
is right.
Oh,
6 correct, one not answered.
1, 2, 3,
For a
4,
total
5,
of
6,
7,
7.
bringing us
Thank
to
you.
question number 8.
We're tied.
Not just a bandana rack. Question number 8. Which was the first Broadway musical with an all-female creative team?
Oh wait.
Ethan Rapier.
I only have a guess, and this might be wrong, but I'm gonna guess 6. Is it 6?
It is not 6.
I gotta
There's
tell
women
you,
in that,
darn
which is why I
good
thought
guess.
There are women in it.
All right, Denise, for all of the women all over the world who love musical theater, including you, can you answer this
Including me.
question? Let us know your thought process.
Okay, so I think women, and I think old.
Women.
And so
You
not
think old?
hairspray, not hairspray.
I'll give you a hint.
Chicago. Again, maybe. No?
Going for the trick question?
Ding, ding.
A good guess,
Kennedy,
though.
you had your hand up, though. What did you think it might be?
Can I just guess?
Yeah.
Dream
Just for
Girl.
fun.
What'd you say?
Dream Girl.
No, the answer is
I actually think that.
Waitress.
Oh,
Oh!
You know what I love, Denise? You were saying that you were thinking women and old because isn't it interesting that it took up until Waitress before there was an all-female creative team?
Not really. Have you met females? Am I right?
Leaving you hanging. We gotta write some more plays, women of the world. It's not that women didn't write before, it's just that was the first all
Well, it's
female.
also consider like how difficult it actually would be to assemble an all anything director, choreographer, writer, composer, producer, etc.
Yeah,
You know?
it's a big deal.
Yeah. And it was a good show. I saw it on Broadway and I really liked it.
I saw
I
it
would
too,
love
and it
to.
was very good.
I love
Yeah.
Waitress.
We hear that the rights are becoming available soon.
And nobody, I guess,
I don't-
cares about that. So we'll put that on the back burner and move along to question number 9. Which rock opera was composed by The Who?
I got it.
Yeah.
Is this what it's called? I'm gonna say Pinball Wizard. That's one of the songs in it, and it's called not Pinball Wizard. It must be called. The character's name was Tommy or something. Okay, Tommy,
Ethan,
Tommy
you
boy.
shouldn't have said that. Now I have a question. Isaiah and Denise, would you like to take a guess
Denise can.
what the musical
No,
name-
no, you can take it.
Don't do this to me.
Rock opera?
Yes?
So I'm guessing it's older.
It's The Who.
in
I don't know
5,
who the Who. Jesus
gonna
Christ
know Jimi
Superstar?
Hendrix, dude.
Jesus
What are you
Christ
gonna
Superstar!
I-
No,
It's called Tommy.
It's just called Tommy.
Bro, I don't know, bro.
I only knew
You're looking
Pinball
really
Wizard.
smart right now.
Hey, you know, if you know it, you know it, and if you don't, you don't, and that's okay.
And in this case, you all don't.
We were
I was
flying.
like-
Ethan knew the name of the titular character.
That's true, and he said it out loud. That was very funny. You guys, we're
And
still
nobody
tied.
guessed it.
You know, Tommy. It's the one about the blind kid who plays pinball, and
And he's
Pinball Wizard
really
is
good
like
at
the
it.
most well-known tune from that.
And it's so good,
Well, it's
in
not
my
from
opinion. That
Lucifer.
Pinball
From
Wizard, the
Who.
song.
Yeah,
Yeah. The show itself is strange.
it is strange.
Like, it's not my favorite, but some of the music from it is really good.
We should produce it. What if we did Tommy like with a bunch of kids?
We could.
Not kids, young, you grown people,
Youth.
youth.
It'd be fun.
Question 10, the final question from our musicals category. This
Okay.
musical takes place in the Pacific Ocean near the South. The South Pacific. Team 1.
If this is a trick question, I'm gonna be mad. But is it South Pacific?
What makes you think that it would be South Pacific? Is
Those are
correct.
some hard questions, bro.
Were they?
No.
No, they're not.
That one was less hard. If we let's go back and kind of revisit the text.
Okay. The way they described it.
There's some context clues buried deep within that one.
That's why you
That
never
one.
know. That's why it's always good to read your stage directions, right?
I was thinking Once on This Island too.
I was
Quit.
afraid it was a trick question, though.
Charity Hampton, everybody.
Hey, Charity.
Hi, Charity.
Hey, Charity.
Hi, Charity.
All right, y'all. We are moving along to our final category of the game, which is section 3: people, places, and props.
Ooh, my
Okay,
favorite
alright.
P words.
Really?
No, actually, I prefer pace.
She prefers pace.
I do.
That's
But-
pretty cool.
These are good words as well, Dan.
All right.
People, places, and props.
People, places, and props. And question number 11, with, by the way, we have 4 points on Team 1 with Ethan and Kennedy, and 3 points on Used Food, Isaiah and Denise, with 5 chances to change the course of history.
This is exciting.
Starting here with question number 11. Which culture is widely considered to have created theater? I heard a ding first.
I heard a ding from
so
Denise, I think.
I heard a ding. So either whoever said ding, whoever dinged over on Used Food.
It was Ethan.
I did not ding.
Wait. Which culture?
Which world culture is widely considered to have created theater?
I heard the ding first, but maybe the man doesn't know.
Hold on now.
Hold on.
Give me a second. I'm gonna go with. Wait, you're counting too fast. European culture. I don't.
What? Now,
Children
Now.
these days.
I'm going to give you a chance to be more specific.
Can you give us a clue?
Oh, I know it, but
No.
it's still
I
their turn,
think-
apparently.
Like William Shakespeare.
I think that Ethan and Kennedy have a chance to steal.
The Grecians, the Greeks. It was the Greeks.
Show me the Greeks! Ha ha!
He doesn't miss. He doesn't miss.
Yes.
He being me.
Well, you said, you missed a couple, but
Yeah.
you don't, you know.
You know what? I like to focus on the positive.
Me too.
So let's just focus on the ones we have gotten. All right, Denise, what's your confidence level right now?
Okay, so when I first joined here, it was an 11 out of 10. Now I think it's gone down to like a 10.5 because I was also thinking European culture.
Which, technically speaking, is correct.
Exactly.
I was thinking more UK, England,
Yeah, well, that's the history books for you.
UK.
Yeah.
But Denise is still thinking a 10.5 out of 10, which is good team spirit. Go Used Food. You can catch up. I believe in you.
All right, let's move along to the next one. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Question 12. What direction is stage left? Isaiah?
The left. When you're on stage, it's the left side.
Sorry.
House right. House right. House right. House right. Stay.
The answer is, I don't know.
Oh, that's
I don't
a good
know.
answer.
Wait.
I should have said it.
Question number 13. Who wrote the play Troilus and Ethan Rapier.
William Shakespeare.
What's that?
William Shakespeare.
I'm seeing Billy Shakes on the board. And by the way, you can go ahead and have a point for stage left as well. You were correct.
100% I gave him a point for stage left because he gave me 2 correct answers, which was house right and also the actor's right. I mean, the actor's left. You know what I mean?
I was about to say.
She doesn't know either.
You know what? It's just I have trouble with,
I've been struggling with it all Footloose process.
You actually
Let me
have.
tell you what.
Yeah, I can see that.
Professional
You know what?
director
It's
over
easy
here.
to know right from left. You put your hands out in front of you, and the left one makes an L.
But neither of them have an S in front of it.
True.
All right.
The score is
Isaiah, I think this is for you. It's an L.
Hold on. There's been a conspiracy here.
it's an L, which means lima bean, and that's one of my favorite things to eat.
Is it?
Which can be used.
Gross.
Okay.
All right. You ready for question number 14?
Yeah.
All right. Question number 14. Let's roll that clip.
What clip?
Ding! There's
We
not
don't
a clip.
We don't have a clip.
Good answer.
We don't have a clip. Let's go to question 14B. When does Footloose run and where can it be seen? Isaiah Gray Jones.
It can be seen July 22nd through the 24th, which is next week. Give me the point.
And where can you be seen it?
Haynes Brand Theater.
He's
That
right.
ain't fair.
He's right.
Kennedy, you
Yes,
almost
I
had
do.
it. I saw you. You guys, right now, this is so exciting.
Kenny's about ready to break a neck. You can tell her. He's like,
This is exciting because Team 1 has 6 points. Team Used Food has 5 points, which means Used Food, should you get this correct, you will be
Yes.
put into
Come
sudden
on,
death.
number 1.
Wait, so who needs to get the point to get to sudden death?
Us.
used food.
Used Food.
Oh.
Now, should Team 1 get the point, they will win the SmackDown.
Denise, I'm gonna have to. You need to put your thinking cap on
Wow.
because I can't allow Ethan to win this.
I can see how you feel that way.
I cannot.
All right, everybody compose yourself. Take a deep breath. We're going into the final question. Here we go. Question 15. Who is the titular character in the musical Annie?
Ding!
Isaiah Gray Jones.
Annie.
Whoa! What? Could it be?
No.
I didn't know. I never
would have
seen it.
guessed.
Really?
I was
Never
thinking of
seen
Camden.
Annie?
No. I've never seen it.
Let's go to the shade cam. Kennedy Heck.
I'm disappointed.
You'd be a great Annie.
I've never. What if I told you I did that one time for the one so that we would get the sudden death for the content?
The continent.
For the content.
Oh, yeah. Somebody clip that.
Somebody. Okay.
Clip that.
Okay.
You know what? I have to tell you, Kennedy Heck definitely wins the I Know What She's Thinking award because there are times in rehearsal where we're just doing our thing and maybe things are going a certain way or not. And Kennedy, if she's having a good time, she's beaming. And if she doesn't like what's going on, she is sitting there with stank face on. And it's great. It's a good time.
All right, y'all. We're going to go into sudden death, which is like the previous 15 questions, but a 16th time.
Whoever wins this will win the game as we are tied 6-6. This is just like the Super Bowl in overtime.
We gotta
You all
win.
seem somewhat preoccupied with European theater. So let's turn our ears to the European ground and hear what's coming our way. Which theater in London was built in 1599 and mostly associated?
The Globe
Ethan
Theater.
Rapier for the victory of Team 1.
It is the Globe Theater.
It is a Globe Theater.
Oh! Our winners today are the one and only Team 1!
I knew that name meant something.
Congratulations. We think all four of you played very well. What a great tie.
Wow.
Hey, we don't need the sour attitude, my friend.
This is crazy.
We're in the audience. If you're in the audience right now, I want you to show these four people some love. I also want you to come to the Haynes Brands Theater July 22nd, 23rd, or 24th and see Footloose. I would like to get some words of wisdom from y'all. I'd love to hear about this is good stuff.
I got you.
I'd love to hear from you. What's on your heart? Some advice you may have to our audience at large. Starting with Denise. Denise, what's on your heart tonight, and what do you want to share with our audience today?
Okay. So this is a call out to one of you. You know exactly who you are. If you feel bad, make a joke and make people laugh.
I love that. That's my strategy and why I well, we won't go into it, but
Dan, you must feel bad all the time.
I spent a good portion of time covering my tracks. That's great advice.
Great advice, Denise, because levity is so important. I have a catchphrase that I like to use sometimes, and it's called outshine the shadows, because I genuinely believe that there is a lot of bad out there, but if you shine bright enough and you can be funny enough and you can be hopeful enough, I think that you can totally make the world a better place. So Denise, that is great advice. And it's been a pleasure, by the way, to work with you. It's only been a few days, but we've really, really loved working with you so far, and we can't wait for more.
Kennedy, what do you have for the world at large?
So, I have that. Just be confident. Be confident. Like, if you're like, oh Jesus. So, like, just don't think about it. Just have fun. Practice.
Absolutely.
Practice. Okay? Just have fun.
That's what it's all
So
about.
true.
You know what? It's not about big houses and fancy cars and $60,000 bottles of champagne and whatever other things people buy.
But confidence can get you all those things.
Uh-huh.
No, really and truly, that's great advice, Kennedy. And you have so much confidence, not just on stage, but off stage. Because you know what? Nobody judges you more than you judge you.
So true.
And everyone's their own harshest critic. So that's really great advice, Kennedy. Thanks for saying so. All right, let's see what kind of advice Mr. Ethan Rapier has for us.
My advice for today, and I learned this in the past week, it's a lot easier to do acting in general, or just anything in general, if you just kind of let go and let your instincts take over. Because I think that's probably one of the best things to do.
That's so true. That's why acting spaces are sacred and why you keep them. Acting companies get to know each other and they create an open environment, because the more free and open a space is, the more vulnerable and free you and, careless you can be, so to speak.
That's right.
So true. And that's coming from a guy who I've seen kick it up several notches in his on-stage craft in the last couple of weeks.
Oh, yeah. He has been really great. You're going to love him as Chuck Cranston in this show. And I know that you're just going to really enjoy the show a lot. He's a big bully on stage.
You can enjoy the character and my acting, but I don't know if you'll love Chuck Cranston.
That is a good point. And finally, Isaiah, what do you have to say to the world at large?
Well, despite the loss, I'm feeling inspirational and motivational.
Whew.
So I say this. There could be some kids, watching with us around our age. I'd say follow your dreams and work for them, because they won't work out if you don't work for them. Mm-hmm.
So good.
True.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of talented people, but you guys are the ones that are making it happen. And anybody watching could be just like you guys. Well, not quite, because we're all individual and cool in our own ways, obviously. Wow, that was a very mom thing for me to say.
It's okay.
But genuinely, I love that. Great advice. Wow, good advice from all four of you.
Y'all have been an absolute pleasure. This has been one of the most fun episodes we've ever done. What great personalities, and had a great time with you. I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
I absolutely did.
Always.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you all tomorrow. They won't, so say your goodbyes, peers online. And we'll catch you. Come see Footloose, and you can see
Bye.
these people take the stage by storm.
Yes, we love you all so much. People are sending you love all the way from Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. So we hope that,
Shout out Twitch. Those are my guys over there.
and
I
Twitch.
promise.
That's right. Love you guys, and we will see you at rehearsal tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Mwah.
Bye.
What
Bye.
great guys, man! Really and truly, so smart. I can't believe how tied we were.
That
were
was
right
super
there.
fun, and maybe a little bit difficult and weird.
They did a good job, though.
They did a great job.
Honestly, like that was a really it was harder than I expected. Dan put together the trivia this time. It was pretty challenging.
All by myself.
All by himself. Ooh.
Y'all, we are short on time already. We've only got 9 minutes left of this episode. I hope you've had fun. We have something to discuss here, and I,
Yes.
for this, need to turn off this raucous music that's bringing out the spirit of the devil in me.
Because it is time for one of our favorite things that we do on Riley. It is time to get you involved and talk about some things that are, well, today we're going to talk a little bit about the future of Riley, and we need your input during this very important...
Come on down for America's favorite pastime.
It's a good old-fashioned Charlie and Zadback.
Brought to you by Ovaltine.
Nope, not at all.
In our Chaudience at Back today, which is fun for audience chat back,
It's like pig Latin, kind of.
we have decided we are taking Riley to a whole new level. I don't know if you know this, but next year we're actually going to be taking Letters from Home, which is our USO inspired show, on a 50 states tour. We are going to be performing in every state from January through May of 2023. And after that, what we really need to do is we need to take what we have and the audience that we gain in every single state. And from there, we need to bring it to a whole new level. We want to have shows that, as we say, play with purpose for all sorts of things. For veterans, we do Letters from Home. We want to have things for children's hospitals. We want to have things that have different meanings and different purposes. And Riley has been our brand. But the problem is, when you Google Riley, there's a million people named Riley.
We love it. We love that this is called rileyLive. The people who are around us a lot kind of know us as Riley or It's Riley, and we love it. But we need something that's more memorable and sticks a little bit more uniquely into the cranium, so that when we go on tour, we can start to build this brand a little bit better. So frankly, we need a new name.
Yes, we need a new name that is something along the lines of like what Monty Python was.
Yeah, Monty Python, for instance, is a name that no one else had. It doesn't even describe them, which fits into them because they're absurdist. We want a name that is catchy, but also kind of encompasses who we are, what we do, and the kind of entertainment we provide. So spit them at us.
Exactly.
Something I've been hung up on, we were talking this morning, I love the name Joy Machine.
Joy Machine is fun. We asked a bunch of people on Facebook, like words that they were kind of thinking, and machine is a fun little zippy tagline.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that we could Google. There are a couple bands named Joy Machine out there. But
throw some things at us, because we're curious in what you think about this, or just adverbs, adjectives, any sort of essences that seem to crackle in the correct direction.
One of the other things we were thinking of was to encompass our personalities in a brand. So like, this is not the one we would choose, but if it was like Banana Bean or something like that.
And it would be one word, like Joy Machine.
I do like Joy Machine.
Mm-hmm.
And this would be something along the lines that people could remember. Aaron, the word Earth is in your last name. That is true. It's Earth with a D in front of it. Earth.
I also like the name Circus, like something circus, like Smile Circus or something like that.
Purpose Circus.
Yeah. Keeping in mind that we like to make people laugh, we generally gravitate around uplifting or positive themes, and,
Me.
A third thing.
And also, I think that play with purpose has been our tagline for a long time. I think it's something we're going to carry forward into what it is. It's pretty much going to be Riley. It's just going to be a different kind of name. It's going to be the same thing that we already are.
Circus Earth Machine.
That's kind of fun.
Earth Machine is kind of fun.
Earth Machine is fun because we are all people of the earth.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Hamster
Susan,
Circus.
I know you can give us some good stuff.
We're both going to be called Dan the Clown.
Maybe it's Dan. Maybe she means Dan and the clown. Although you're the clown of the two of us.
We had an idea for under this brand, we're going to make a Renaissance Fair show.
Oh, yeah.
Where like Aaron plays like a disgusting, like homeless wench.
Yeah.
And then I'm a proper Duke. And it'd be called The Duke and the Dung Eater.
Wouldn't that be
like
fun?
That. Yeah.
It'd be a clean show.
If you give us our title and we use it and we become massively famous and successful, we'll kick a little something your way.
Yeah, we will. Absolutely. Yeah. So I don't know how little. It could be like a quarter,
Probably
but we will
little.
definitely kick something your way. It's important to us that we have something unique. And also,
see if I wrote anything else down.
Oh, yeah.
Keep going. Sorry.
I was just going to say, if you can't think of it right now, but something comes to you in the middle of the night, then just pop it our way. Spring Awakening. That's a play. And that's also a play that is not appropriate. Splendiferous.
That's cute.
Oh, I love the word splendiferous.
I also thought like tall friend, small friend with a slash in between. That'd be kind of fun.
I wonder how that would Google search.
Tall friend, small friend. I bet it'd be all right.
Guess it depends.
Yeah.
Oh, ADQ, we will always keep the hugs coming. I
liked Mirth Machine, but it turns out there was a guy who did a bunch of YouTube videos like 6 years ago. The Dearth Machine.
See, when we get married, if we change our name to Dearth, then we could be the Dearth Machine.
But I'm the only Beckman. No, that's not true.
I'm the only. No, I'm not. But the Dearth Machine is fun.
That's fun.
I would love it to be something, if possible, that was kind of like sweetness with a little spunk.
Yeah, that's why I like Joy Machine. Is like it's got like a little bit of a angular sort of, sharp mechanical thing, but then also joy, which I think when we asked this on Facebook, we were like, hey, what are some words that describe us as a duo? We're doing a branding thing. A lot of joy came out. And I think joy
I love joy.
And I, much to my chagrin, tend to enjoy it as well.
See? It's good.
Salt of the Dearth.
Ooh, Salt of the Something could be funny. Dearth is a cool name, but it only encompasses one of us. It could be, we'll have to think about it. But as you're thinking of those things, make sure that you contact us right here.
Yeah, and if you're not following, check it out. We're going to have some music videos coming out soon. It's Riley. Hi, it's Riley on Facebook, or it's rileyLive on Twitch. Follow us there. Slap a like and a subscribe. It helps with the algorithm. Click that little bell so you can know when we've got new stuff. And this stream is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Also, if you are in North Carolina, we are going to be performing at the Smoky Mountain Center for Performing Arts this coming Friday. It is on Friday the 15th at 7 o'clock. The show is put on by the Scottish Rite Masons, and all of the proceeds go to this amazing charity called Right Care, and they do amazing work for orphans and for as Dan burps over the charity.
I was laughing at your at these comments, not at the wonderful charity.
Oh, I thought you burped.
I did both.
Okay, I thought you were laughing at the burp over the wonderful
Adrian
charity.
says slapping and capping, which I think
slapping and capping could be cool. But anyway, if you're around Franklin, North Carolina, which is about 3 hours from Winston, we'd love to see you. So come on out if you're tuning in from that way, and we'll see you at the theater. And if you're in the Winston-Salem area, I highly suggest you get your tickets for Footloose right now, because I promise you, I promise you this show is going to sell out. It is going to be the most incredible show. And also, come on, guys, it's Footloose. It is such an incredible production. You can't miss it.
No, and just look at that.
Woo.
That use of cyan and magenta. And of course, you just saw him. That's Isaiah Gray Jones playing Ren, our lead in the show. But it doesn't stop there. The young talent in this show is maybe the most we've had. I don't know.
So too.
pretty high.
You know, it's fun. I'm a choreographer, and I'm really having fun with this show because I was telling Dan the first day, I was like, I'll teach to most everyone and we'll see, you know, who can do it. I would say the majority of the cast is doing an incredible job.
And
dancing.
if anybody in the cast is watching, you're definitely in that majority.
Oh, yeah. It's a really, really impressive thing to watch these kids just keep going and doing it and having the confidence that Kennedy Heck earlier said that they need.
I'm glad we got to, hey, it's Kay Partridge, the woman of my dreams. She's our costume designer. She's also a longtime supporter of Spring, a good friend of ours, and the person who runs the studio that is the host of every pretty much spring rehearsal that is.
That's right. Juxtaposition Studios. And she says they're amazing. Yeah, they are. I can't wait for y'all to see them.
And I can't wait to get back into the rehearsal room. Unfortunately, that time is going to come sooner than later. Not unfortunately, but all this to say, we got to wrap it up because we have a bit of a evening ahead of us. And we got to get to bed so we can get to bright and early to our next Footloose rehearsal.
Before we leave you, we want to say that there are so many things out there that you can't control. There are so many things in life that are thrown at you that you have no say in, but you do have say in two things.
One is your attitude. You can always control you can't control what happens to you or what happens in the world around you, but you can control how you choose to express yourself around that, how you choose to embody that and reflect your energy back at those circumstances. It's not always easy, but the teachings of Stoicism says that anything that's outside of your control should be cast aside, and you should not spend any precious, care or emotional energy upon. And I think that's true. If it's in your control and you can do something to change it, which brings us to our second thing you can change,
which is your effort. No matter what's happening in the world, you can always take a deep breath and put all your effort behind it. If you give everything 100%, and by the way, that doesn't mean you have to be the best at something. It just means that means you have to be your best at something. So if you put all of your effort behind it, you're going to be feeling great about yourself because you know you gave it your best shot.
You are never responsible for results. You are only responsible for your approach. And that comes down to attitude and effort. So keep it good.
And if you remember those things, I think you'll be a pretty happy little bug. I love you guys.
Love you too.
Thank you for being here today. Thanks for supporting Spring Theater and the kids. Thanks for supporting Riley/whatever it becomes in the future. And until next time, we'll be seeing you.
I'll be seeing you tonight because I'm a voyeur.